Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. If you haven't seen yet or you've been under a goddamn rock, the Golden Week units have been teased, they have been revealed, and it is going to be a Super Saiyan Goku and a First Form Cell. Now, if you're one of the many global players on Twitter that has been asking, is this going to be on global? Or do we have to wait until like November? Are we getting this too? As the main man iSeriously has tweeted, link will be in the description down below, this is for both global and JP. So the Golden Week celebration will be shared across both versions. I know currently on the global side of things, there's no news, there's no reveal of this. Maybe we just haven't got it yet. And typically, whenever the Golden Week celebration is shared, or whether a celebration is shared, we both get the reveal at the same time on the game in the news. Maybe global just hasn't done it yet. Maybe we'll be getting it soon, maybe in the next few days, something like that. Maybe they just, maybe they've been slacking a bit. You've seen Twitter recently, they've been slacking a little bit on the global side of things. So maybe we just have to wait. Typically when iSeriously tweets things, they're happening. So Golden Week looks to be a joint celebration between global and JP, and it is Cell Saga themed. So with that being said, let me know what you think down in the comments about it being a joint celebration, and also let me down below, what do you think about the Super Saiyan Goku and Cell that we'll be getting? Did you want Cell Saga themed? Would you preferred Gohan and Cell? Would you prefer something completely different? Do let me know. But your boy doesn't think this is going to be just a Super Saiyan Goku in First Form Cell. No. What I do think is, I think the Goku will be an exchange unit into Gohan, and obviously Cell will either have 2 transformations to get to Perfect Cell, or it will be a transformation and an active in whatever order they choose, where eventually he will be in Perfect Cell. Now, let me tell you why. Because number one, Goku is only around for a brief short amount of time in the Cell Saga, like actual fight against Cell. And then, of course, he says, Gohan, it's your turn. And Gohan's meant to be the guy. Which, of course, he is. But we've had Gohan in Cell so many times, and we've probably had the pinnacle of their animations a couple years ago. Actually, 3 years ago. Which, by the way, all the people are like, I'm so tired of Cell Saga. You do understand the last time we got Cell Saga dual Dokkan Fests were 3 years ago. So the people saying they're tired of it, I mean, yeah, 3 years ago. That's quite a long time. But here's why I think the Goku will be an exchange into Gohan, and why obviously Cell just isn't going to say First Form Cell. Number one, this art here that they've used to show the reveal for a new Dokkan event. This art, and I found a tweet with it and I can't find it right now. I found it in one of the comments and I can't find it right now. But this is taken from a panel in the manga apparently, where Goku turns to Gohan and says, "You're up." So, one, obviously there's not going to be enough for Goku to do, probably to have animations for it to just be him. 2, the main pinnacle of Cell Saga was Perfect Cell versus Gohan, but this is literally taken from the panel where he says to Gohan, "You're up." And obviously Cell transforming and everything like that, it's pretty dope. It's something they haven't done yet. Also, on his little reveal for his event, has 17 and 18 here. What does he do? He absorbs 17, goes second form, he absorbs 18, goes perfect. So there's that. Also, for Gresh that tweeted the Dokkan event teasers and translated them, for the Goku it says, "The father and sons fight for the fate of the earth." Immediately the father and son, which means there's going to be Goku and Gohan involved in the unit. And then challenge the power that gives birth to the bond between father and son. And for the Cell, the android born from the cells of super warriors challenge the terrifying power that continuously evolves. So the way I see it, right, as I said, the Goku will be an exchange unit, probably an active skill, however many turns or whatever the conditions is. He will then switch out, Gohan comes in. They could either do it one or 2 ways, because we've had Gohan and Cell quite a few times in the past, even though, by the way, again, it's been 3 years. So everyone's saying they're tired of it. It's been 3 years. That's a long time. So they could either have, they're obviously going to have Goku probably with instant transmission. Instant transmission coming when I was like super attack. Then he'll probably have an active skill exchange where he brings in Gohan, and the 2 ways they could do it is either Gohan comes in as Super Saiyan and then probably eventually transforms, which finally we could actually have a transforming SSJ2 Gohan that actually we get to see. Or maybe when they exchange, he will come in, he'll have an animation, and immediately he'll transform into SSJ2. Or maybe he might even just stay SSJ. You never know, but I don't think they won't not have SSJ2, considering it's like the hypest moment in like the whole of the Cell saga. And then with Cell, they're either going to have double transformations for him, where he absorbs after so many turns can absorb 17 and then absorb 18, or maybe one of them will be a transformation and then one of them will be an active. Either way, it's quite hype. I like this. I kind of like this rather than just a Gohan and Cell. Having a Cell that goes through each transformation is quite nice, something that I've actually kind of put out years ago, and we can finally get it. And then not only that as well, having an exchange Goku into Gohan is a nice little twist to have, you know, the Cell Saga stuff revamped. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But as long as the conditions to get Gohan out are nowhere near of the LR, you know, them 3 years ago, where we just don't get to see SSJ2 Gohan, you know, we know how much that's been memed. But I quite like this version of how stuff could be. And I'm hoping, because you know these are going to be 200% leads, I'm hoping Cell is probably an Androids, you know, category 200%. So, you know, maybe it's like Android / Cell Saga / you know, whatever category, and Androids will be a 200% category, because they need it. They really do need it. And then we'll be quite interesting to see what Goku gets, especially as a 200% lead. And then the only other thing that I really want from this celebration is, I think it has to happen, is both the LR Gohan and Cell from 3 years ago end up getting Easy Ace. I really hope they get Easy Ace, because not only is Gohan still very, very good to this day, obviously he's nowhere as good as he used to be, you know, that comes with age, but a unit that is what, 2-3 years old, and he is still very good, very viable, links perfectly with the LR Super Saiyan Namek Goku. He stacks, he's great for longer events, he's not bad for shorter events. Cell, he's not bad, he's just not as good as the Gohan, you know, in more recent times. But it just makes perfect sense for both of these to get Easy Ace. Not only that as well, I don't know if they would do it, I don't know how they would change it, how they would alter it. But if they could just, they could have improved on his Easy A, his transformation conditions, or his active skill conditions to get to Super Saiyan 2, that would be amazing. The only reason why I'm not getting my hopes up for that is because the only time they've changed and altered transformation conditions is when it comes to the units like 21. Transforming has to be Vegeta. There's a chance for them to transform, and they've increased the chance by 10%. This is a straight active skill transformation. But I mean, it's probably not that difficult to alter it. So Dokkan, please, if you are going to give these two Easy A's, which this now is the perfect time to do so, please alter his transformation mechanic or his active skill conditions so we can actually see Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Could you imagine how dope it would be to use this Gohan, transform into SJ2, and then use him what is probably going to be a Super Saiyan Goku exchange into Gohan unit? It will be pretty dope. But these two need to get Easy A's, and they will, you know, off the kits they currently have, should be amazing. And I'm just hoping they can alter his active skill awakening conditions, because it's time. It's time. We never get to see the SSJ2 transformation, which is probably one of the best transformations in the whole of Dragon Ball Z. Not only that, probably one of the best looking transformations in Dokkan as well, but we never get to see it because of how bad the awakening conditions are. So hopefully, if these two do get Easy A's, which I really hope they do, they change his awakening conditions and they make him a hell of a lot better. But let me know what you think about the Golden Week celebration units down in the comments, about it being Cell Saga and it being Goku in the first form Cell. I'll see you in the next video, guys, and peace.